Hi everyone, wanted to do a video. This is day 3 of my pre-op diet, and let's see, my surgery is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days from now. 12 days from now should be out of surgery by this time, 12 days from now. I hope. If not, something's wrong, I think. Okay, so like I said, day 3 of this wonderful pre-op diet. Sucks. It's day 3's been a lot easier than the first 2 days. I can tell you that. It's hard, and it's not even so much hunger pains. I haven't had a whole lot of hunger pains. It's you miss flavors, you miss textures, you miss crunch, you miss chew. The things you just take for granted, you suddenly start missing. Flavor, you just want something different. Want to change a pace, and this is only day 3. I could be in some trouble here, but I wanted to show you some of the things I do. So in the morning, I forgot one. Hold on. So in the morning, what I do is I make a protein shake, and they recommend whey isolate. This here is chocolate, but I have vanilla up there as well, and I mix. It says 1 cup for every 1 scoop for every 8 fluid ounces of water or your favorite beverage, and I use skim milk. And I do 12 ounces and about a cup and a third, cup and a half, or scoop and a half of this. Shake it up in a shaker mixer that we have. The other night I even made a protein shake, put a little peanut butter in it, some ice cubes, and blended that, and that was very nice. So that's usually morning. That's my protein shake in the morning. I do that right after I work out. Lately I've been doing about anywhere from 15 to 35 minutes, give or take, of Power 90. It's the sort of prequel to P90 X. I'm not quite ready for P90X. I've got way too much fat. In my opinion, it would just be impossible now. Some of you may be familiar with somebody named Jeremy Yost. Jeremy Yost lost like 180 pounds. He just did P90X over and over and over again, 3 months, and it worked great. And I got some good tips from him. But I don't know. Looking at P90X, it looks like at this point I should really get in a little bit better shape. I mean, there are stretches and yoga positions I can't get into, like the runner's position, just a general sort of stretch from the runner's position, because I can't get my knee up. I can't get down that way because my belly is keeping my knee from even getting into place. I mean, it's just that bad. And I'm sure other people have dealt with this problem. So that's one. So Power 90 right now, hopefully by the start of the next year, I will be down enough to where I can start P90X. That's my goal. And do a year of that, or at least however much it takes me to do the entire 3 months as prescribed, every exercise perfectly. That's my goal. We'll see. So I exercise in the morning right now, about half an hour or so. Have my protein shake. Shower and head off to work. Mid-morning right now, I have one of these, which is another protein shake. This is Frosty Chocolate, made by Pure Protein, and it's got 23 grams of protein. So not a bad little mid-morning snack. It's not really a meal replacement shake like some of these are. This is just a sort of snack beverage, but it's pretty good. I also have vanilla, creamy vanilla, and both of those are halfway decent. The last 3 days, my lunch has consisted of one of these V8 Fusion lights. I do this because I don't like vegetables, and I know this is ridiculous. I'm a grown man. I should eat my vegetables. Trust me, I've gotten the lecture from my mother every time I go eat over at her house, which has become less and less frequently over the years. And that's one of the reasons, because nobody believes me, nobody gets this, but the bottom line for me is when there's a lot of vegetables I try to eat, they make me gag. And if I've eaten anything prior to taking on a vegetable that makes me gag, well, guess what's going to happen when I gag? It's going to be a full-on hurl at that point. And it's just unpleasant for everybody, not the least of all me. So this is a kind of an alternative. It's got a full serving of vegetables, full serving of fruit. Not ideal, but this light has 50 calories, okay? 12 grams of carbs, but no protein and no fat. So not the best alternative, but better than nothing. That's just what I have to do right now. So I have this for lunch, okay, and then I will have a sugar-free pudding cup and a sugar-free Jell-O cup. One, not two. They're just still together. I pulled them out of the icebox just now. And that's my lunch. That's it. And then mid-afternoon snack, I do another one of these. My doctor, the nutritionist, said 3 protein shakes a day. The one I get in the morning is probably more. This one, these are 12 ounces, so that's about what I get in the morning. So these are roughly the same. So I did 3 protein shakes a day, as per my nutritionist. They weren't too crazy about these, but with only 50 calories, I'm just not sure what the big beef is. Let's see. So that's, usually I'll have, the mid-morning I'll do chocolate, mid-afternoon I'll do vanilla, or vice versa, just depending on which one I grab when I go in there. Then when I come home, my beautiful wife prepares for me a cup of soup. That's it. Not a cup of soup, a can. I get the can. Not all at once. Still got some chili in there I'm going to have in a little bit. So this is chicken with wild rice, light. Not bad. It would be nice if they'd actually put some chicken in there. Sorry, phone. My cell phone went off. But this does, at least according to the rumor, have chicken. I wish they would let me right now bake up some chicken, cut it up, and add it to this. I love chicken. So I don't mind this stuff, but I do want a little bit more chicken. I think my baby is up. Hold on. Sorry, he was indeed up. So let me make sure this is still running. Good to go. Sorry, it's going to be a little longer video than I want. Anyway, so rumor has it there's some chicken in this, and it's not too terribly bad. Again, 70 calories per serving. Looks like 2.5 servings per can. And of course the standard, love this stuff, real good. Campbell's chicken noodle soup, condensed, right? Add a cup of water. We're thinking of adding a cup of chicken broth to keep the flavor there. But this is 60 calories for 2.5 servings, so be 150 calories each can. So again, that's not terrible at all. That's pretty good. The other thing I wanted to talk about is MyFitnessPal. I don't know. I'm guessing most of y'all are using that. If you're not, you're really missing an opportunity, because this thing is fantastic, and I was surprised at just how much it helps me keep myself accountable. We do these videos and whatnot to some extent so that others will help hold us accountable. But MyFitnessPal helps me be accountable. I mean, sure, I can lie and not put stuff in there that I've eaten, but lying to myself doesn't do me any good. That's just silly. I'm the one who's doing that. So I highly recommend MyFitnessPal. You get it in apps. It's on the web. I've got it on that. I've got it on my Kindle Fire, which I don't have out. It's in my briefcase from work. So I have MyFitnessPal everywhere I go. And the best thing I love about this thing is when you use it, if you need to add something to your daily intake, right? Let's say I want to add something to my dinner. I can click on, there's a scan, it looks like a little barcode label right there. You click that, it brings up a scanner. It won't scan my face, obviously, right? But you can see that I'm in there, I hope. But it will scan. Let's take this chicken noodle soup, and I'm going to scan that, and it will automatically bring up all the nutritional information about that particular can of soup, which is a really neat thing. And then it stores that so that in the future, if I want to go add a food that I've already added before, it's in my recently added foods list, and frequent foods list, and my foods list, and my recipe list, and my meals list. Just a really, really handy app and web-based thing, which I have connected to a Facebook page, Banded Jack. Currently, that's 2 words on Facebook, Banded Jack, 2 words. If you don't find it, that's because I changed it to just 1 word. Try Banded Jack, 1 word, like on my YouTube channel. I don't like that I have 1 word on YouTube and 2 words on Facebook. I may change that. I don't know. Figure out which one of the 2 is easiest to change. Last thing I wanted to talk about. I don't know if I mentioned, in the morning with my protein shake, I do 12 ounces of skim milk, 0% fat. Not bad. I end up with a breakfast of less than 400 calories. My dinner tends to be less than 400 calories. Lunch is the lightest of them all, typically. I thought of a good metric by which I'm going to measure my progress. This is my belt. I can still wear this one, but only, I don't know how well you can see it. Here is the tightest hole, the first hole, and another one, and another one, and another one, and then there's a hole. And then there is a hole right here. I don't know how well you can see that, but that is a hole I had to punch in there myself to get around my fat. Because the belt just wasn't long enough, and I was waiting on the new belt to arrive, which I currently have, but I can put, it's a 56, I think, God help me, and I can get it on quite a few notches. But this one I had to add one, and I'm still right there. I am still at the notch I added. So I want to measure my progress and see. I may even punch a few holes down in here, and we will use this long belt here just to give you an idea how long. That's how long this belt is, okay? I don't know how well you can see, but it's pretty long. That's ridiculous. That's how bad it's got. So anyway, that'll give you some idea. And I will talk to you, I hope, again soon. Thanks for the 2 subscribers I've picked up. Very grateful to have you aboard, and I hope you keep watching. I hope this isn't too long. But feel free to provide any advice, suggestions, hints, complaints, grievances, anything and everything. I'm open to hearing from you. Thank you very much. Bye.